Welcome to the Faithful Journey, where we embark on a spiritual adventure together. Have you ever wondered about the hidden depths of faith? The twists and turns that lead us closer to God? Join me as we delve into the mysteries of the Bible, explore the power of prayer, and discover the profound impact of living a life surrendered to Christ. Subscribe now and let's embark on this journey of faith together. The book of Joshua recounts the Israelites' momentous journey from the wilderness to the promised land of Canaan. This period, filled with both divine guidance and fierce battles, stands as a pivotal chapter in Israel's history. The conquest of Canaan is one of the most significant events in biblical history, marking the fulfillment of God's promise to Abraham that his descendants would inherit the land, Genesis 12 verse 7. This period, recorded in the book of Joshua and parts of Judges, details Israel's transition from a nomadic people to a settled nation under divine guidance. Following the death of Moses, Joshua, his successor, led the Israelites across the Jordan River. This momentous crossing, a testament to God's power, marked the beginning of their conquest. The first major hurdle was the fortified city of Jericho. Guided by divine instruction, the Israelites marched around the city for 7 days, culminating in a thunderous shout that caused the city walls to crumble. After mourning Moses' death, Joshua, now the leader of Israel, prepared the people to cross the Jordan River into Canaan. God assured Joshua of his presence, just as he had been with Moses, Joshua 1 verse 5-6. The priests carrying the Ark of the Covenant stepped into the river, and miraculously, the waters stopped flowing, allowing the Israelites to cross on dry ground. This miracle echoed the parting of the Red Sea and confirmed God's power and promise, Joshua 3 verse 15-17. The conquest of Jericho, however, was just the beginning. The Israelites faced numerous challenges, including the defeat at Ai and the unexpected alliance with the Gibeonites. Yet, with unwavering faith in God's promise and Joshua's astute leadership, they overcame each obstacle. The first major challenge was Jericho, a heavily fortified city. Instead of a traditional battle, God commanded Joshua to have the people march around the city once a day for 6 days, with 7 priests blowing trumpets before the Arkansas. On the 7th day, they marched around 7 times, then gave a mighty shout, and the walls of Jericho collapsed, Joshua 6 verse 20. The Israelites took the city, destroying everything except for Rahab and her family, as she had hidden the Israelite spies, Joshua 6 verse 22-23. The battles that ensued were often fierce and bloody. The Israelites, under divine command, were instructed to utterly destroy the Canaanite cities and their inhabitants. This directive, while difficult for modern sensibilities to comprehend, must be understood within the context of ancient warfare and the unique covenant relationship between God and Israel. The Canaanites, with their pagan practices and idolatry, posed a significant threat to the Israelites' spiritual and moral integrity. After the triumph at Jericho, the Israelites faced defeat at Ai due to Achan's sin. He had taken forbidden spoils, bringing divine judgment upon the people, Joshua 7 verses 1-5. Once his sin was exposed and atoned for, God gave Joshua a new strategy. This time, the Israelites set an ambush, luring the men of Ai out before attacking from behind, leading to a decisive victory, Joshua 8 verses 1-29. The conquest of Canaan was not merely a military campaign, it was a spiritual and theological undertaking. It was a divine mandate to possess the land promised to their forefathers, a land flowing with milk and honey. However, the conquest also served as a divine judgment upon the Canaanites for their wickedness and idolatry. The conquest continued with the Gibeonites, who, fearing destruction, deceived Joshua by pretending to be from a distant land and securing a peace treaty. When their deception was uncovered, Israel honored the treaty but made them servants, Joshua 9 verse 14-27. This event highlighted the importance of seeking God's counsel in every decision. Adoni-Zedek, king of Jerusalem, led a coalition against Gibeon for allying with Israel. Joshua, with God's assurance, launched a surprise attack. During the battle, God sent hailstones and miraculously made the sun stand still, allowing Israel to achieve total victory, Joshua 10 verse 12-14. The campaign continued as Israel defeated the northern kings, led by Jabin of Hazor, destroying numerous cities and securing control of Canaan, Joshua 11 verse 1-23. The book of Joshua emphasizes the importance of complete obedience to God's commands. The Israelites, despite their victories, often faltered in their faith and strayed from God's instructions. These instances of disobedience had significant consequences, highlighting the importance of unwavering commitment to God's will. The conquest of Canaan, while a period of both triumph and tribulation, ultimately paved the way for the establishment of the Israelite nation. It laid the foundation for the development of their social, political, and religious institutions. With Canaan largely subdued, Joshua divided the land among the 12 tribes, Joshua 13-21. Before his death, he gathered the people at Shechem, reminding them of God's faithfulness and urging them to serve him alone. The people reaffirmed their commitment to the covenant, declaring, "As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord," Joshua 24 verse 15. However, the narrative of the conquest also raises profound ethical and theological questions. The extent of the violence and the destruction of entire cities have been subjects of intense debate among scholars and theologians. The book of Joshua presents a complex and multifaceted picture of the Israelites' journey into the Promised Land. It is a story of faith, courage, and obedience, but also a story of war, violence, and the challenges of living in accordance with God's will. By delving deeper into the narrative of the conquest of Canaan, we can gain a richer understanding of the complex relationship between faith, history, and the challenges of living in obedience to God's will. The conquest of Canaan was a defining period for Israel, demonstrating God's faithfulness, judgment, and the necessity of obedience. While the Israelites settled in the land, their failure to fully drive out the Canaanites led to future struggles, as described in Judges. The conquest serves as both a historical account and a spiritual lesson in trust and obedience to God. This channel explores the key themes of the conquest of Canaan, including the divine mandate, the military campaigns, the ethical and theological complexities, and the lasting impact on the Israelites. It aims to provide a comprehensive and insightful overview of this pivotal period in biblical history. Understand the mysteries of the Bible, explore the power of prayer, and discover the profound impact of living a life surrendered to Christ. Subscribe to The Faithful Journey and let's embark on this journey of faith together.